Hey man, what it do? Welcome back to the Born Again Believers motherfucking show, man. Today we got the dog King Andrew and this motherfucker, aka Live Wire. Live Wire is in the building with the superior one, the superior G in the building, the mayor, the anointed one. All I do is win. And you got me in this motherfucker. And I know y'all tired of looking at me, but don't worry about it. In a few weeks, y'all gonna get to see all of us. We got it mapped out now. In a few weeks, you gonna get to see all of us on the screen. Yeah, so we got Live Wire in the building out there. Boot, what's up, boy?
Oh man, I'm out here pissed off, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm pissed, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta put the crown on the head, bro. Cause we all kings, and I stand with my brother Kanye West, man.
Oh,
that is a brother. That is a brother. That spirit. That is a brother that I stand with. I've always respected his views, and I've always respected what he has stood for, and his fearless speeches and his fearless mindset. So yeah, man, we got a lot of slaves still in the mine,
bro.
Still in the mine.
The niggas out here tilling the field, boy. They out here toting that bar, lifting that bell. These slave ass niggas, man. I'm telling you. Hey, man. The realest song that I suggest anybody go listen to is from the coldest female R&B group ever assembled, which is In Vogue. Yo, it ain't no female group on earth ever touching In Vogue.
You want this In Vogue?
In Vogue. Ain't no, I don't care what nobody say. Ain't no female group on earth ever assembled touching In Vogue. Period.
Hold on. Give me a minute.
Think about it. Think about it. I give you time. Think on it.
No, man. It ain't about thinking. It's about feelings.
Oh, I'm telling you, that's all they had.
And I'm feeling tingly right now. Oh, man.
Hey, free your mind and the rest will follow. I'm telling you. Woo, 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 woo. I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you, man. Look, free your mind and the rest will follow. Go listen to that song. They were giving us game. They was giving us game in that song. Number one woman group of all time. Ever assembled. Ever. In Vogue so cold, I can't even tell you what they look like. All I did was feel their music. I couldn't spot an In Vogue member walking down the street right now. I never ever remember what their faces look like.
Shit, I do. Shit, one of them was on juice.
I need to go ahead and check this out.
I'm telling you, bro, Salt-N-Pepa was fire.
Hey, man. Let me tell you something. Salt-N-Pepa couldn't sing.
So into you, that shit is fire.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about that? I'm into you, and I love you. Boom, 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 boom. That shit was hard back in the day.
Don't go is my shit. Yeah.
What a mighty one.
Ooh. Yes, I'm in. Hey, man, they used to respect us, man. Oh, my goodness. They used to respect us, man.
Hey, man.
They loved us.
I don't know where we dropped the ball at, man.
Like,
I think
had to be sexy and shit to go, girl, come here, girl. Bring your ass
they used to think that we was fly when we came by and had the boom in the car. Man, I don't know where the respect went. I don't know where the respect went. But
even that was a respectable song, even though he wasn't shit.
Damn.
But she put it in a nice way. She put it in a nice way that he wasn't shit.
On game. On game.
But he wound up dying at the end though. So how nice was.
So Kanye West for president?
No, that's SWV, my bad. Not
Boy, stop.
SWV.
Boy, stop. Boy, stop.
Oh, man.
Stop.
Oh, boy.
Hey.
SWV. Oh, nigga, I'm
anybody out there watching?
I named En Vogue songs. I don't know what the fuck you was doing.
Nigga.
Yo, anybody out there watching?
I'm talking to En Vogue for real.
En Vogue or SWV? My money with En Vogue.
I'm gonna go with SWV, bro. I like En Vogue, but fucking
You talking about some? Look,
shit.
I know you ain't over here talking about some. I get so weak in the knee, I can hardly sleep. I lose all control.
First of all, he didn't change the whole shit up. He changed the whole shit up. Motherfucker and shit. But,
man.
Damn. No, I'm gonna meet you halfway. If we going SWV downtown.
Don't do it.
Stop this.
Oh.
Give me my drink. Salute, y'all.
Oh.
Salute, y'all.
Hold on, you can't forget about Total. Total was popping too now, bro.
You know what?
I actually met them dudes.
I can't believe the rubbish I'm hearing right now.
God.
I can't believe the rubbish I'm hearing right now. Oh. En Vogue, man. En Vogue. Hey, man, my last 2 cents on En Vogue, man. En Vogue will beat them girls up, too. You know that? Them other girl groups. En Vogue will beat them up. Let me tell you, En Vogue used to wear leather. And En Vogue used to wear leather at every show. And they used to wear black eyeshadow where they looked like they was gothic.
Yeah.
Sexier than a motherfucker, man.
You ain't never lied, man. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied.
Man.
You ain't never. Man, it look like you got some military weaponry on the wall over there. Is that a sword in your hand?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this boy got a sword.
There's a sword in my hand. Oh, yeah. I got a sword. I got a bow and arrow.
Damn.
In my bedroom.
Hey, look, you valuable as fuck, live wire. I'm telling you. Bro, you like Snake Eyes. Everything is motherfucking stealth. This man is up close and personal. Up close and personal. Damn. This man just sitting down chilling with a sword, just waving it across his shoulder. I'm like, damn, well, what is that? Is that a...
I just got this one today.
What is that, a katana?
I don't know what this one is. Yeah. That shit's sharp, though.
Sharp as hell?
Oh, man. Yeah.
You gonna bring them things with you?
Yeah. If, I gotta call Q.
You gonna bring them things with you?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna bring all
I want to learn how to swing a sword, man.
The bow.
I want to shoot that bow and arrow.
Uh-oh. What is that?
I want to shoot that bow and arrow.
We bringing swords too?
That bow and arrow, I'm gonna bring that. But I gotta get some sharper joints. Cause these are just little practice. That's a little practice bows.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go get the that's a little practice bows.
Look at this man. This man hair long as hell.
Yeah, no, I figured out that shit, man.
Hey.
This shit ain't.
Your hair longer than Kanye money.
This shit everywhere. Well, yeah, right now and shit. It wasn't yesterday.
Your money longer than Kanye's bank statement.
It wasn't yesterday.
Man.
But
Man.
no, we bringing swords and shit too.
Hey man, I need to learn all weaponry.
I'm in my bedroom and shit. You know what I mean? I ain't got no weapons in here.
Look at this. This man got a sword. He got a sword.
Oh shit, okay.
No, this is not a sword. This is a dagger.
Hey, that's the suicide dagger. That's the joint. Hey, that's the joint you use when you failed the mission, when you disrespected your family. Hey, that's the motherfucker you be like this. Yeah, yeah. Hey, that's.
I got that old school.
Oh,
I got the old school, bro.
what's that? A 22 Winchester?
Nigga, that is. That's the old. Yep. That's a 15. That's the old school. That's my dad's show right there.
Accurate. Accurate as hell. Accurate. Long range shooting. 3 football fields away. 3 football fields.
Hey man, like I said, I'm in my bedroom. I ain't got no weapons in here.
Huh?
I'm in my bedroom. I ain't got no weapons
Oh.
in here.
Woo, y'all got the muscles in my face tied. That man that pulled out the mission failed dagger. The one you commit suicide with when you disrespect your family name.
Oh, man.
I did not have any weapons.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Ow!
Ooh.
Look at that thing.
Ooh. That's, man, you got a scoop.
Man, that AR tough as hell, boy.
Ooh.
That thing tough as hell.
Baby coming down with you.
I like how slim it is, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it don't look bulky at all.
I just gotta get the
That's a 16-inch barrel.
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Big dog.
With the Ruger
Oh, my man's in there.
and
My man's in there. My man.
Yes, it is. 556.
556. Hey, man.
And this is my man's birthday present.
Oh, look, this man got me a dope ass scope, man, to put on my I think I'm gonna put it on Beyonce.
It's the same scope. Same scope.
Ooh, that motherfucker got infrared laser on it too.
Damn. Oh, man, you ready?
Oh, yeah. And it come with a red dot too.
Yeah. Dog,
That-
I didn't even know it needed a scope and shit until I took it to the range and shit with the crew and shit. The Philly crew, Pennsylvania crew. We get to firing, well, you know what I mean? They like, hey, you can't fire that unless you have a scope. I said, oh shit, I need a scope. So I ordered 2 of them online. They was cheap.
Damn, niggas tripping.
I put the one on. The color that I wanted. I put that shit on.
And it worked.
I said, fuck it, I used the one as a backup and shit. But turns out it's a birthday present.
Man, turn it into a birthday present for me, man. Hey, man, you just made me look like Rambo. You just made me look like Rambo. I'm gonna get that motherfucker scope zeroed in, man, where that motherfucker don't. I can shoot the eye out of a fly. Hell yeah.
Yo, man, the scope on this shit, man, is no fucking joke and shit.
I'm already knowing.
I still ain't shoot it yet, but
Hey,
scope on it.
few weeks. Few weeks.
Yes, sir.
Few weeks. That motherfucker gotta make some noise. Few weeks. Yes, sir. This man really got a sword. You got whetstone sharp in that mother.
It's a Pakistani sword.
That shit fire.
Oh, man, you about to make me go get my Conan sword.
Oh, man.
This man got a
I'm
cool.
going to go downstairs for that one.
Hey man, you know, in storage I got a pimp stick.
A pimp stick.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's some real weaponry. Look at this. This nigga got a pimp stick.
Pimp stick.
Yes, I do. I go to the
This man got a lion head on the pimp stick.
There you go, man. Like, you
Hey.
can always hold a pimp stick with you. They'll never know.
Hey, bring that motherfucker with you too.
All people know is
Bring the pimp stick, man. I need to take some pictures sitting in a chair with that motherfucker.
it's a rumor and a secret and shit. You know what I mean? That it turns into a sword.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
But they don't know for sure.
that's the word on the street.
Only a couple people know for sure.
Those that felt it.
Like 2 people know for sure.
Yeah.
But the rest of them and shit, it's a rumor. They heard about it.
Crazy.
Mm.
So, Kanye West for president 2024, man.
Yep. I'm voting.
Kanye West for president.
I'm still with Dr. Claude Anderson.
Dr. Claude Anderson running?
No, I'm saying I'm still with. Shit, that was our first pick.
I wish that nigga was running. I know he gonna clean up the house.
Man, that was our first pick.
He
And
tired.
Ice Cube is running mate.
It ain't gonna be Ye.
Ice Cube?
Ice Cube as his running mate.
Hell no. Hell no.
Oh, it's gonna be some damage.
You can't slide no Chuck Taylors across that motherfucking floor like that, man.
Chuck Taylor.
Hey, man. You can't bring that up. You can't bring that.
You worried about Chuck Taylor?
Hey, man. Let me tell you something.
Oh, my, you gotta worry about motherfuckers crip walking across the
Yeah,
goddamn
you
stage.
can't breang that to the East Coast.
Shit.
You gotta keep that over there. You gotta keep that on over there.
If you got niggas behind you, you can do anything.
No, you know what? If you're gonna come up over here, you need to show up with some wingtips on. You need to have something that you done polished.
Dr. Claude Anderson.
Some
and
square
Ice
toes, some hard bottom shoes. If you coming up in the black house, if you coming up in the black house, you need to put some hard bottom shoes on, man.
Man,
Oh, yeah.
man, you got. Hey, look, the secret knock and
The
shit.
secret
is gonna
knock.
hit the motherfucking- Yeah. You know how it is, the secret knock and shit. You gotta hit the secret.
The secret grip.
Hell no.
That Obama would have been the perfect person to know every gang's handshake.
Now you gotta know how to crip walk and shit before you come in that motherfucking
Hey.
door.
You can't bring that up in the White House, man.
Shit.
You can't bring that, man. You can't.
White House,
Nigga, we is not gonna have a nigga skipping all across the rug in the motherfucking White House, dog. We're not gonna have that shit, man.
Hey yo, the motherfucking Prince of Saudi Arabia better know how to crip walk. Otherwise his ass ain't getting the fuck in.
Hey, hey, lock them niggas up in the Hague. Ah, lock them niggas up in the hag. Nigga, y'all know what the hag is, nigga. Nigga, that's the hardest jail overseas in Russia. I think Brittany Griner in the hag.
Then where she at? Hey yo, shit, motherfuckers talking and shit. If she ain't free and shit, by time midterms and shit, niggas ain't voting.
Nigga, we don't want to hear that shit. They don't give a fuck if we vote, nigga. They know who won already. That nigga already getting the movers ready.
Yeah, Republicans about
Don't
to
give a
get that shit
fuck.
back.
Hey, look, what you better do is get Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the phone so she can learn some of the motherfucking moves he had in store for Bruce Lee. She gonna need it. She gonna need it.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he can teach it for her now. It's gonna be pretty hard.
I feel like this it is fucked up though, man. She got what, she get 7 years for some oil.
I thought it was 9.
So 9 years for some hemp oil.
It's not because of the oil, it's because she's gay.
Yeah, they don't do that shit over
They don't
there.
see that shit over there, man.
Nigga, they do that shit over there.
This is Babylon. And
Over here, yeah.
for real, Putin is making a motherfucking point. He like, yo, we showing y'all how the fuck America feels about niggas. Because no matter what the fuck you say about Trump, when them ball boys and shit got caught over there in China stealing Versace shit,
Some shades.
he went over there and got them niggas.
Hey yo, cause they was supposed to fuck that boy up.
He got them motherfuckers.
They was supposed to fuck him up. Like
And it wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts the fuck about it and shit because they knew this motherfucker was unpredictable.
bruh, I heard a story about an American that went over there, bruh, and that motherfucker tried to steal a painting off the hotel wall in his room. And goddamn, by the time he made it out the lobby with that motherfucking dog, they got his ass. This some bitch had to take 100 licks from the cane pole.
Yeah, motherfuckers, shit, I got one shit, the Kindle stick.
Bruh, the nigga had to be awake for every lick. He passed out on the first lick. They woke that bitch right up.
They hit him again.
The bamboo stick, it's something else.
Hey, you can't pull that white boy shit over there like you just gonna take some shit off a hotel wall and sneak out with it. Or spray paint on the side of somebody's car and shit.
A Kindle stick is made strictly out of fucking bamboo.
Yeah, go whoop your ass with it.
I got one in my trunk. I know.
Nigga, that nigga passed out on the first blow.
Oh no, them shits hurt.
Yeah. First time,
Hey,
baby.
we got 99 more of these motherfuckers to go. Ooh. I just be like, man, can you just hit the switch and automatic my ass?
I can take a few hits and shit, but like my last match, I was wearing motherfuckers out with my Kindle stick.
Hey, you better send somebody home so they sending your ass home, woe out. Shit. I said,
Yeah, but you know what? I gave out a lot more than what I got.
hey, you better get back. Cause I don't like seeing you down, man.
Hey, look, man. You thought my teeth was fucked up and shit. You should see that motherfucker's eye. He look like he just got finished out of a rocket.
That's all that matters. Hey, that's all that matters. I don't need to look at your opponent and wonder if you pinched the motherfucker or not. I need to look at your opponent and be like, okay, you put up some storm. You know what I'm saying? You put up some storm. You lost.
He was worse than you.
Yeah, he looked like he lost.
No, he got a black guy.
He looked like he lost. Hey, man. Y'all ready to get into this motherfucking shit?
Yeah.
Hey, part 3. The Willie Lynch Letter. Part 3.
Willie Lynch Letter.
Part 3. Your women need to hear this. Y'all make your woman sit down, man. Before we get going, right hand. You need to say anything, brother?
First of all, I love y'all. I miss y'all. We miss y'all. Point blank period and shit, you know what I mean? But we gonna continue to bring y'all the motherfucking knowledge.
Just say that.
That's what the fuck we do and shit, you know what I
What we
mean?
doing?
Live wire. You got anything you got to put out there?
Oh man, I'm just looking at this Facebook and I'm just happy to see that some of our people are starting to get it, man. Behind this Kanye West, like you said, we about to get into this Willie Lynch law.
Damn, man.
Some of them still stuck on it. They don't even realize
This shit
that's
gonna-
a strong fucking letter.
That was my whole purpose of putting this shit together and shit, man. This shit gonna be long enough in itself and shit.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely be 7 parts to this motherfucker. You know, 1 chapter every time we do it, so it'd be something you can resonate on, man, and let simmer for a minute, man. That shit need to stick.
He's saying it's gonna be 7. I think it's gonna be more because the simple fact is we are gonna go through every chapter and shit, but we also have to go through how the fuck it pertains to us today. How the fuck it affects us today.
Facts.
Same fucking playbook. That's the fucking Rachel playbook right
This
there.
this the original control playbook right here, man.
That's it.
Also,
John Man couldn't do that shit no better.
say that. Also, before we get going, please click like, please click share, hit the motherfucking notification bell, goddamn it, so you know when some real was on. If you want to fuck with us, man, get at us in the DM type shit. You can, you know, your ugly ass can't leave a message down there. Shout out to my dog Asanto. I see you. If you want to fuck with us, man, go to your ugly ass or the IG. Send us a DM and goddamn at the Born Again Believers MF. And the MF do stand for motherfucker or motherfucking. At the Born Again Believers MF on IG. Leave us a DM, man. Be like, hey, man, look, I fuck with y'all. I want to get on the show and talk my shit with y'all on some shit. Whatever the blase, we got you, man. Fuck with us, man. That don't be lying. Dig it. Also, goddamn it, Sunday, we got Blackjack Johnson coming online. He gonna be talking Freemasonry fuckery, as he would say it. I'ma say Freemasonry business. He called it Freemasonry fuckery. So we're going down deep in the rabbit hole of exposure.
Yeah, I definitely got a story behind that one, but we'll deal with that and shit when we cross it.
The rabbit hole of exposure, dog. That's where we going Sunday. So I'm trying to make up my mind if we're gonna try to do this shit live from many angles, maybe like a IG live and maybe like a YouTube live. And if y'all niggas want to go live on y'all end of the stick on y'all social networks, we're gonna have a big old radius of live going on at the same time. And
I only got one phone, so I'm gonna be live on somebody's shit.
we gonna make it the fuck happen. Everybody know who you is anyway, Superior G, man. You known for kicking ass. You know for kicking ass, man. Hey, I remember the first time you came on the show, I said, nigga, y'all don't know who the fuck I know out here, nigga. You say something crazy over here, nigga, I have a wrestler come to your house, nigga. A wrestler knock on your mouth. Well, matter of fact, he ain't even gonna knock on your door. He snatch your whole motherfucking door off the hinge, nigga, and come on in by his damn self.
Yo, I ain't know how crazy it was and shit. So motherfuckers started coming on the show and shit, threatening me and shit. Start talking their old Hulk Hogan voice and shit. I'ma suplex you and I'ma throw you to the moon and back. And then, I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Damn.
I'm like, who the fuck?
So yeah, Sunday, man, Blackjack Johnson, man. Look him up on IG at Blackjack Johnson. Look that motherfucker up, man. That motherfucker cool as shit, man. Hit me up early this morning and say, bruh, I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So he coming. 9 times out of 10, Live Wire gonna be on the line with me and Superior G. And I most definitely want to bring the angry black man on so I could just turn him loose to roam. You know, sometimes you gotta let the angry black man just roam the field and eat up whatever he feels necessary. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn the angry black man loose on Sunday and let him roam. That's our Brahma Bull, man. You know what I'm saying? That's our Longhorn, man. You gotta put that man out in the field and let him roam, man. Let him roam.
Yeah, man.
That's our steer. Yeah, you run up on angry black man, you'd have ran up on a mountain. That's all I'm gonna say. You run up on angry black man, you'd have ran up on a mountain. You need to be ready.
Yeah.
I ain't lying. You'd have ran up on a mountain, motherfucker. If you run up on angry black man with some bullshit, a mountain, nigga. A mountain, nigga. I'm telling you right now, you ran up on a mountain, nigga. Even I got to look up at this nigga. I'm long than a motherfucker. You heard me. I got to look up. This nigga could look at the top of my head and count my hairs. On everything, this man can look at the top of my head and count my hairs, and I'm tall. You hear me? Anyway, today, man, that was a dope ass 30 minutes first half of the show, man. I love our little monologues, man. First off, let me show my appreciation before we get into it, man. As always, Superior G, man. Shout out to you, my nigga. Big King right there, man. Big King.
Good, man. I'm here. Hey, man. I wouldn't be here without you.
That man jumped in the saddle and never got off. He broke that horse in and never gave it a break. He never gave that horse a break. He got on his ass and still ride. I'm telling you.
Hey, look, man, you a military dude, man. I'm not. But even I know when shit, leave no man behind.
All day.
Damn, that's real.
Leave no man behind. That's a real statement. Today, we're gonna talk about. The title is the Cardinal Principles for Making a Negro.
Where we getting deep?
Yeah, we already deep. Hey, the key word is cardinal. The key word is cardinal. This is like superior. You know what I'm saying? The superior principles for making a Negro, meaning you ain't a Negro, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But the way that they feel that you should be falls up under the title of what they define as a Negro, and they have supreme or cardinal principles, not rules, not tactics, not laws, principles. Words is a motherfucker, man. Y'all need to really, like, when you run up on a word, Don't try to make that motherfucker be what you think it is. Look that motherfucker up so you know what it is, man, because that's how they beat us with words, man. So, cardinal principles of making a Negro.
This shit is just amazing to me, man. Like, they fucking made a goddamn instruction book on how to make us. Like, they did this. This shit is fucking, man, wow.
You have to understand something and shit. It was a lot of rebellions and shit going on at the time. Like, they could never control us once we get our shit together. But they instill the fear in us now. Like, it's a whole lot of bitch-ass niggas now.
Oh, man, I'm telling you.
That's the difference. But we ain't them motherfucking people.
Hey.
Nah.
For the last 2 shows on this subject right here, I've been saying this mighty phrase. If you fit into the slot of any of these descriptions that I am reading in this book right here and you are still continuing this shit on, you not only are asleep, but are a bitch ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's no denial.
And not only that, but you complicit in our demise.
Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, when shit hit the fan, you got to go.
In the attempt of our demise.
When shit hit the fan, you one of the first motherfuckers that got to go.
We ain't going no motherfucking way.
Yeah, the real gonna swim. The rest of y'all, you know, gonna touch you up with live wires bow and arrow. Gonna get live wire bow and arrow and touch you up from a long distance. From a long ass distance, nigga, like 3 football fields type shit, nigga.
Yeah, I stay working out, man.
Hey.
I chopped down 30 trees this week.
In the name.
With an axe.
Yeah.
That's what I be doing.
See, that's that. You gonna be swole as shit.
Paul Bunyan and shit.
Hey, that nigga said. Hey, man. Hey, y'all better understand this shit. This man just said he chopped down 30 trees this week with an axe. With an axe, nigga. Nigga.
I know how many trees he chopped down.
You know how much force it takes to even get a cut in a tree, nigga?
And he was a giant.
He done knocked down 30 of these hoes. If that nigga slap you, nigga, your face.
But they was big enough.
Bruh.
Yeah.
You slap a nigga, he gonna know he been slapped. He gonna look like a Van Gogh painting.
Hey, look, man, you know the UFC and shit that came up with the slap fight and shit.
Nigga gonna look like a Van Gogh painting. Hey, what you say, Superior?
I said, you know they sanctioned slap boxing, right?
They sanctioned it.
The slap shit, yeah, UFC.
Yeah.
They sanctioned.
Oh, they did make a slap boxing section now. Yeah.
Yeah, the women went at that shit, man.
It was rough, wasn't it, man?
It was hard to watch.
See, man, they need me to come through, man. They need me to come through. See, these niggas be trying to forehand slap the fuck out of you, man. You niggas ain't never stepped out of no motherfucking Cadillac before.
Hey, look.
You niggas ain't never stepped out of no Cadillac, man, to collect a fee, man. You don't understand the power in a back slap in comparison to a forward slap.
Oh, nigga, tell me.
Yeah, you ain't never rolled your tent down halfway just to get your hand out there like this so you can get that revenue.
The best slapper I've ever seen was Will Smith.
Let me tell you something, man.
Damn, pow. I said, damn.
I know a woman born in 1934, man. They'll slap you so hard you think you hit a time machine, nigga. Slap you young.
Yeah. Damn.
She'll slap you back into a child's place.
I'm telling you, shit, that's
Hey, bro. Hey, rough, man. Them women born back there, rough. Yeah, my grandmother used to stamp me. She used to stamp me, bro. Fingerprint. You. Hey,
Shit.
hey, I'll tell you something about my grandma, man, and then we gonna get on to this canale. The canale. Nigga, one time my grandma was disciplining the shit out of me, right? And I think the switch might have broke. She was using a switch on me. I think the switch might have broke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was more than discipline.
Look,
That was
yeah, look, she was working that motherfucker on me, dog. All that shit, right? All that shit. I'm in that motherfucker. I was like, huh, 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 huh. I'm like a monk in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, the switch broke. So, like, she done closed the bedroom door to tune me up. You know what I'm saying? So it's me, the wall, and the bedroom door. And I'm in that bitch, huh, 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 huh. You know, protecting myself and shit. Got down the switch break. Nigga, she boxed my ribs in the corner.
she gave you body shot.
Bruh.
Damn.
My grandma broke me off like this.
She said, "Oh, you want to break switches?"
Bruh, she got
Okay, you a man.
Bruh, I used to remind her of that for years. She used to always deny that. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. You remember beating me up. You remember beating me up, woman. Yeah, she beat me up, man. She beat me up, man. She ain't hit me in the face, man, but she beat the ribs up bad, man. And she got a kidney blow in. Hey, she reached around and hit me on the back side of my back.
Kidney shot.
Yeah, she got a kidney blow in.
Shit.
Ah, she snuck one in on me, man. She snuck one in on me, man. Yeah. So, cardinal principles for making a motherfucker Negro. For fear that our future generations may not understand the principles of breaking both of the beasts together, the nigger and the horse. Hold on. Let's go back, man. Let's see.
Whoa.
That's just like saying my mama in the first sentence.
Oh, man. I read that. Yep. Yep. Yep.
So
They used to be equal to a fucking horse.
it's still listed like that in the Constitution.
Well, actually, right now, a horse got more rights than your black ass.
Yeah.
So,
Ain't that some shit, huh?
Yeah, any four-legged animal, any livestock worth more than you.
Cool.
So goddamn, again, for fear that our future generations may not understand the principles of breaking both of the beast. Nigga called us beasts, nigga. Don't believe me, go Google. In the Constitution, you are listed as 3/5 of a man, classified as beast and livestock on the earth. That's why you don't have a heritage, so to speak, or a background. You can't call yourself a nation, black people, and therefore, because you are classified amongst the livestock, they classify you and name you as a color, black.
Yep. Oh man, you confirming it. I just told my sister that shit. That fucking color shit.
So color really don't exist. You know what I'm saying? It's but over here,
it does in America.
yeah, 3/5 of a man considered to be amongst the livestock of the earth, known as a color and not as a nation with no history or background. Are you serious?
There you go, bro.
So, for fear that our future generations may not understand the principles of breaking both of the beasts together, the nigger and the horse, we understand that short-range planning economics results in periodic economic chaos, so that to avoid turmoil in the economy, It requires us to have breadth and depth in long-range comprehensive planning, articulating both skill, sharp perceptions. In other words, this shit gonna take a minute to come into fruition. We're willing to take our time, generation to generation to generation, to slowly creep the plan into play.
But it's going to work.
Do the years math, nigga. Look how patient they been with the molding. Even look at gentrification. Like, where I'm from, it was a lot of projects downtown, a lot of black people, you know what I'm saying, living bottom to bottom, you know what I'm saying? Over a 30-year period, they found a way to evict residents from those projects and move them out into what they might have called middle-class housing at the time, right? But there was an evolving, an elevation and everything, you know, status and everything, living and everything. So those middle-class houses were now considered to be lower-class homes, while the middle class moved up into what used to be high-class homes, now considered to be middle-class homes, expanding the city out further past the city limits into the woods, where the higher class would move out a little bit further. We play cat chase the mouse, right? So the further they move out, we find a way to move out there with them, right? And then those that got put down in the middle class houses considered to be lower class now find a way to become middle class, right? In that process, that's 10 to 15 years of expansion, right? In that process, now you got empty space in where those projects used to be. They tore those down, rebuilt up like condos and townhouses and shit. So by the time they get to year 20, those that's at the high end of living, you know what I'm saying, have moved back into the fine new living that's in the city. And over 30 years, 20 years, the expansion of, I want to say finances, the cost of living and shit has grown so massive that those that finally work their way on the outside can't afford to come back inside.
Mm-hmm.
So now, meaning all the niggas is out of the city where the money it'll be safer now, and you niggas and your crime and all your other bullshit, since y'all chased us out to the woods, that's where y'all gonna be left at out in the motherfucking woods on the outskirts, but we gonna be lit up down here like a city getting money. Because they think they the higher power. But they act like they don't understand that the imbalance in the scale of work and pay, you know what I'm saying, in accordance to others, our impoverished state of livings, you know what I'm saying, our measurements of poverty, dog, is what's got us over all these generations robbing, stealing, and killing most of the time. We don't really want to do that shit. We got the heart of God, you know what I'm saying? But if survival is on the line and you got babies to feed, what's to tell a nigga, like, don't go do this? Maybe he should not go and do it to his own kind. You know, take that shit on the other side of town and rob somebody else, you know what I'm saying? But, goddamn.
Economics.
And y'all ain't willing to fix the shit. And that's part of your master plan, too, controlling the economics. I'm reading on this shit right now. So, goddamn. Niggas on the podium tonight, ain't it? Hot. I'm hot like a pot of hot links right now, boiling. Yeah. Man. It says, we lay down the following principles for long-range comprehensive economic planning. Just spoke about that. I just gave you a perfect example of economic planning, how to root us out and reroute in them so that they can benefit off everything else and we be stranded. Why do they keep a strong arm on the hourly wages per state, per region? Master plan. Master. The master got a plan. I'm reading it. Y'all should too. Or use these motherfuckers. Nigga, besides some motherfucking Cupid zirconia holders. This shit say, We lay down. Hey, I'm guilty, man. I wear Cuban zirconia too, and them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Shit, spent half my life wearing Cuban zirconia before I got a real rock up there, nigga. Got a real rock and lost it.
Well,
Shit.
wait till you get to the whipping part.
Back to Walmart.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
We lay down the following principles for long-range comprehensive economic planning. Both horse and niggers is no good to the economy in the wild or natural state. Yo, there it is right there. Keep them motherfuckers binded. Keep them locked up. They are of no value being free. Looked at his property, dog. Looked at his livestock, dog. They keep comparing you to a fucking horse. If them bitches could get on your back and ride you, they would.
But these niggas, they're not gonna fucking get.
Bruh, niggas need to wake
no
up.
money.
I hate that we despise knowing.
Some of them are being rude.
Huh?
I said some of them are being rude.
Oh yeah.
But shit crazy, bruh.
Our women right now.
Bruh, this shit crazy. This shit say both horse and niggers is no good to the economy in the wild or natural state. Both must be broken and tied together for orderly production. Break your spirit. Fear. The shit I keep coming on this motherfucker with my brothers with over and over again, telling you motherfuckers. And then 9 times out of 10, you have Superior G over here yelling out, lose the fucking fear. Once you lose the fucking fear, nothing fucking matters. Don't that sound like you, bro?
Yeah, all right.
That,
There you go.
and I say, keep in mind, racist white people's whole purpose is to kill you. Live your life from that point.
I'm gonna tell you this. When I was going hard, and I had a manager in the music industry. Once I left it and I came back, and I called old boy to see if he could, you know what I'm saying, we could probably get some shit going again. And he was like, well, it's gonna be hard because you need to get vaccinated and all this other shit. I'm like, nah, I'm not with all that weird shit. He said he gonna tell me. He said, well, Drew, it's gonna be hard for you because you gotta understand, especially as a black male, you gotta understand that there's nothing you can do about the government. You'll never be able to change it.
Whatever.
So you just have to go with the flow. You have to go with whatever they tell you. That's what you just need to do.
He gave up.
You need to go with the flow. I'm like, this is how y'all niggas think. He said, dude, there's nothing you can do. Just go with it. No fucking fight. No fight. These niggas ain't got no fucking fight, bro.
I know for a fact that if we weren't rebellious during slavery and shit, we would still be slaves because white man ain't come out nowhere and shit talking about something. You know what? I'm bad for what the fuck we doing to these motherfuckers and shit. We gonna have to do, you know what I mean? They put it on Lincoln. Got killed.
Yeah, they put it on Lincoln. Lincoln was black.
But he had to, he had to do that shit. Then you got other motherfuckers and shit that was rebellious too and shit. Like, it was a lot of motherfucking wars going on and shit.
Yeah.
We was winning. And
Yeah, like the Civil War.
that's why they had the, you know what I mean, cover so we can make motherfuckers, and then you got the Civil Rights Act and shit. They ain't want to give us rights and shit, get us from under Jim Crow and all the other shit. Motherfuckers turned the fuck up and shit. And we made them and shit. And that's how we gonna get our reparations. We gonna make them.
Gonna have to turn up.
But like,
All it take is one time. Go hard for 24 hours. All 50 states.
You know, we gonna get beat. We gonna get, like, it's gonna be our own people that's gonna swing on us before the white man do.
Well, yeah, you got your gatekeepers, you do and shit, but
technically I know.
The only country I know that beat they motherfucking colonizer and shit is the fucking Haitians.
They had to get rid of the busters first.
But they got rid of the motherfucking coons first. Because without the coons and shit, the white people have no defense.
Hey, I said like goddamn on the last show, anytime a nigga stick his head out and say some coon ass shit, we need to write his name down for later. Straight up, every time y'all hear a fuck nigga say some fuck nigga shit against niggas, y'all need to write that fuck nigga name down for later.
Man, who that shit? Bro, he said,
You Gooch.
Fell off.
You Gooch.
Okay. Yeah, he fell off.
I'ma get him.
Oh shit. Yeah, it was somebody that like he dissed the fuck out of Kanye West. I think that nigga was on CNN. A black dude. Older black guy. He said, see this clown ass dude? See this clown ass fucking black man? Like he was going off on Kanye. Bro, I swear, I just wish I was one of them people behind the podium being able to talk.
Sell out.
Kanye.
Go and get your own kind.
Yeah, bro.
Go and get your own kind. Y'all still looking for a sandal to come out the sky.
Man, bro. Like, yeah, looking for a fucking white sandal.
Yeah, when God is within. It's on you. It's on us. It's on us. It ain't no sandal gonna just be like, cha-ding, freedom. This one on us. This one right here on us.
Yeah, I mean, God said it in the Bible. He said he was no longer going to show up. He said that. It's in the Word. God said he would never show his presence again.
It's on us.
Moses, it's on us.
It's on us.
Completely. It's in the Bible.
If we beat these motherfuckers, if we beat these motherfuckers to a blithering, he gonna show up.
That's it. But we gotta do the work, man.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's not like we can't go around here with, white people is white people. Not every person with pale skin.
It ain't. Me and your kinfolk had already come up with an alternative for that. After smoke clears and we are victorious, and we roam the land and stroll up on a couple of survivors that got away. You got an option. We finna get this boom box over here and cut on some soul, and you gonna have to get busy. And if you ain't got no motherfucking rhythm, you out of here. If you got some motherfucking rhythm, if you got some motherfucking rhythm, you're gonna get shot in the ass, and you're gonna be able to carry on. But my nigga, either way it go, you're gonna get shot. So either way it goes. So work on your rhythm, goddamn, just in case you survive the smoke.
Come on, please. Come on. I used to listen to.
Hey.
I used to listen.
Ain't no negotiation.
Come on, man.
Ain't no negotiation, man. Boogie down, nigga. Boogie on down. This a new world. This a new world, man.
Come on, I'm all for Marvin Gaye. I mean, fuck.
Hey. Pew pew. Pew pew pew. Ricochet rabbit round this motherfucker. Shut that shit up, man. I don't wanna hear all that negotiating.
Oh man.
It's a new day.
I mean,
It's a new day. I don't want to hear no negotiating.
Not all of them. I promise, man, it's not all of them.
Yeah.
I can't say because I got a lot of them, a lot of different nationalities that really got a lot of love for me. And it's sad, but it's looked out for me over my own, bro. Like, a lot of white folks just looked out for me over my own people, man. And it's like, I went through, Man, I went through 10 years dealing with my own. Treating me like shit, bro.
All day. Cause they ain't got shit.
Treating me like fucking trash. Like I wasn't shit. My own fucking people. And then I got around the white folks. And they was, poor thing, they were so scared to say black. And they were so scared to say certain shit. But it's like they always felt guilty. They always just felt guilty. It's like, I don't know what was going on in their brain or what kind of conversations they was having in the background. I don't know what the fuck that was. But all I know is that whatever they were doing, they were trying to make up for whatever the hell it was that either their parents did or whatever they was thinking. And they treated me good, bro. Like, they treated me really good. And that's one thing I'm starting to observe. It's like, maybe this new generation of white folks, we can't stop the history. We can't stop bringing it up because the instant you stop doing that shit, the innate, like, the stuff that's embedded in their fucking DNA and their bloodstreams, is gonna come back out. We just gotta keep putting it in check.
You genetics, bro. Genetics gonna live until that bitch thin out, and that's gonna take generations after generations after generations to thin out of them. So
I mean, whether they wanna fucking not say it's not in them, it's in them, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's like that animal instinct is in them, and it come out every once in a while. You know what the motherfuckers got down? Shit, they talking about we need to go back to Africa, nigga. We was already here. So how about you take your no address having ass back to your goddamn boat and sail on around until you figure out where the fuck you from. Yeah.
It say 16.
Yeah, it say that. It say that in the word the devil don't have a key to his own home. Hold on.
Damn.
Hold up. Don't let that go over your head. The devil don't have a key to his own home.
Well, it's sad. That's because he ain't got one. There you go.
So.
When God kicked him out of heaven,
yeah. Put that in present day time. Motherfuckers say, hey, where you from, nigga?
They really don't know.
Get up out of here now. Get up out of here. So, it says, both horse and niggas is no good to the economy in a wild or natural state. Both must be broken and tied together for orderly production. For orderly future, special and particular attention must be paid to the female and the youngest offspring. Listen up now. Oh yeah. The devil always attack the weaker vessel. That's the first option, the weaker vessel.
Repeat
I'm gonna repeat that.
Paid to the female.
Yeah. For orderly future, special and particular attention must be paid to the female and the youngest offspring. Both must be crossbred to produce a variety and division of labor. So not only this, they're going to take that woman and breed her with different males for different purposes in accordance to her genetics and her traits. But that youngest child as well is going to be set up to breed with somebody else in the future for other specific purposes for orderly future. Man, listen up, man. Both must be taught to respond to a peculiar new language. Psychological and physical instruction of containment must be created for both. Jails, mental jails, and physical jails, dog, like that you build on your own. Watch, he got to tell you how they're going to build these psychological and physical containments. We hold the 6 cardinal principles as truth to be self-evident based upon the following the discourse concerning the economics of breaking and tying the horse and the nigger together, all inclusive of the 6 principles laid down about. And it says, note, neither principle alone will suffice for good economics. All principles must be employed for orderly good of the nation. Fuck you, this about the nation. Do what's right for the future of the land we just owned. Not you. That's what they thinking. Accordingly, both a wild horse and a wild or nature nigger is dangerous, even if captured, for they will have the tendency to seek their customary freedom. No fucking shit, Sherlock. That's like a natural instinct to be, get the fuck off me. That's natural. When you born, like soon as your folks start bitching at you and tell you what you can and can't do, you don't want to hear that shit. You in one ear and out the other. You tune them out. Rejecting control and authorization and fucking the instructions of Willie Lynch at a young age and don't even know it when you deflecting it and not wanting to hear that shit.
Man.
They following the see, because they didn't know no better. They following the tactics. It's so deep in their genetics that they don't even know that it's on autopilot. It naturally comes out of you. You don't even have to think to try to how to conquer somebody. It's naturally inside of you. Whatever you've been fed over time, it's gonna reveal itself through you. It's buried in your Akashic records. Look that up. In your inner Akashic records, your DNA. The Akashic records genetically basically is the memory of the past. And from what I understand, if you master the art of meditation, you can get into those Akashic records and retrieve histories of your lineage's past, and not only that, but your true purpose for being here on earth. But see, in order to meditate, shit gotta get quiet and shit gotta settle and be still. And we don't live in a day and time like that, and people don't respect person or place. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're doing that in your own personal environment, people don't respect place like that. They'll interrupt on purpose. And that's because they might be seeds of the enemy as well, with massive open gateways spiritually, where them motherfuckers can enter and exit at any time they want to break you. You know, just like the good Lord got an eye on you, the enemy got an eye on you as well too. And he got the ability to activate and puppetize people all over this motherfucker around you. So he see everything just like the Lord see everything. The Lord always don't jump though on the first, you know what I'm saying, gun. He don't jump the gun all the time. But the enemy though, he feel like he can win the race, he gonna jump. And robotize your ass into some bullshit. Free thinkers, man, y'all gotta think for yourself, man. What that spirit, man, telling you on the inside, man. What does logic tell you? Don't throw that shit out the window and be a socialist. Don't become a socialist and just do what the socializing group does over here because you fit in right there and you gonna agree with you know it's some bullshit.
Well, whatever. That's what's popping right now.
Fuck all
man,
that.
I used to get that shit all the time.
Fuck all that. Hey, I'm Charleston White Jr. Fuck all that. I'm on top of that. Only thing about me, I ain't snitching. But goddamn it, I call you on your shit. I call you on your shit. You fuck nigga, you a fuck nigga, and that's what your ass is, goddamn.
That's how them niggas be, man. Hey man, this popping right now. You gotta go with the trends.
We ain't gotta go with shit. Only thing I gotta do is stay black and die. In the meanwhile, make sure I stand on my responsibility. Fuck y'all.
And leave a legacy. Leave a fucking legacy.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it says, neither principle alone will suffice for good economics. All principles must be employed for orderly good of the nation. Accordingly, both a wild horse and a wild or nature nigger
Wow.
is dangerous,
Wow.
even if captured, for they will have a tendency to seek their customary freedom, and in doing so might kill you in your sleep. Yeah, you don't want somebody with their own mind.
Ain't that shit? Ain't that some? Ain't
Your parents even play a part in breaking your mind so you don't think for yourself, so that you only obey them. And then sometimes when you get old, especially mamas, they'll try to put a guilt trip on you to where you have to submit to her and go and do whatever she wants you to do over and over and over. No, think for yourself. Everybody got a fair shot at life. This your shot. Think for yourself. Everybody had a chance before you. Everybody got a chance coming up after you. They fucked their chance up. Don't fuck yours up. And if you can help somebody on the way up, don't allow them to fuck theirs up. Find a way to relate it to them where they'll actually grasp it. Not only grasp it, but apply it. Not just do like we did in front of our parents, let that shit go in one ear and out the other and tune your ass out and hurry up. God damn. Waste of time. I want to go outside type shit.
That's why our parents used to whip us, man. It's because that's what they was taught. The whip, because that was in their parents' genetics, because they didn't watch their grandparents get whipped and lynched in their face, and that's what worked for the man that they worked for. So if they passed it down to their own blood. That's why they used to whip us. I mean, I'd rather, before I whip my child, I'd rather try to explain something to them and make my child honor me. And if ever he would do something that's dishonorable, I let him know, like, you really messed me up because of your action.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't even look at you right now. Like, I wanna whip their soul before I whip them physically.
Yeah, you know how you do that? You won't even have to whoop their soul if you apply the right amount of love and attention.
That's it.
Because the younger they are, that's what they're going to cling to. What feels good, what's reliable, you know what I'm saying, what's present. And so therefore, they'll grow up with a mind frame of not wanting to let that source down, period. You won't even have to beat it in them because you so good to them, they want to be good back to you to see you happy.
That's exactly right. Because even though my dad was rough on me, I was trying my whole life to try to make this man happy. Like, just to honor my father and my mother. I was trying to honor them.
Tough love. Tough love.
Yeah, he used to show me some fucking tough love. And the older I got, even though I would buck back on him, but I still feared my dad even as a man.
Yeah. You know, like, every son challenges his father once in life.
Absolutely.
And every son that buck up, 9 times out of 10, he get defeated.
Because if I would have ever hit my dad, oh man, I would have never been able to live with myself.
Oh, he gonna be on go on you. Because one, he gonna be like, motherfucker, I made you. 2, he gonna be like, motherfucker, you younger than me. 3, bitch, I can't lose to this motherfucker. Yeah, that might come with a poking. You know, they might poke your motherfucking ass if you got to.
Yeah, no, real life.
For real, bro. I ain't finna lose to my son, bro. I ain't got no voice in the house no more if I lose to my baby.
Shit, for real?
I got to move on. I ain't the man of the house no more. Young lion then defeated the old lion.
Nope.
Yeah. So yeah, man. This shit say, goddamn. Accordingly, both a wild horse and a wild or nature nigger is dangerous even if captured, for they will have the tendency to seek their customary freedom. I mean, even animals know to get free once you get them tied up. And then doing so might kill you in your sleep. You cannot rest. They sleep while you are awake and are awake while you are asleep. They are dangerous near the family house, and it requires too much labor to watch them away from the house. Above all, they scared of us through and through.
Wow.
Above all, you cannot get them to work in the natural state. Hence, both the horse and the nigger must be broken. That is breaking them from one form of mental life to another. Hold up.
Wow.
This is where the pain come in. Now we finna fuck with your way of thinking. Y'all need to hear this shit, man. Please, man, share this shit with somebody black or melanated. Please. It says, hence, both the horse and the nigger must be broken. That is breaking them from one form of mental life to another. Keep the body, take the mind. In other words, break the will to resist. Now, the breaking process is the same for both the horse and the nigger, only slightly varying in degrees. But as we said before, there is an art in long-range economic planning. You must keep your eye and thoughts on the female and the offspring of the horse and the nigger. A brief discourse in offspring development will shed light on the key to sound economic principles. Pay little attention to the generation of original breaking, but concentrate on future generations. Therefore, damn, that's like be hard as you gotta be on the first group. But after that, that's when you start doing the science, like you breed in a certain brand or a breed of animal after that from then on out. Wow.
Boy, that's some
Y'all better hear this shit.
That's some nerve, bro. That's some fucking nerve.
You must keep your eye and thoughts on the female and the offspring of the horse and the nigger. A brief discourse in offspring development will shed light on the key to sound economic principles. Pay little attention to the generation of original breaking, but concentrate on future generations. See, them future generations is the ones that's going to reap your harvest for you. That's going to bring that flow in for you. So, yeah, you may have some buckets the first time around, but the next time around, we're going to take some prime and mix with some prime and try to get better every generation, just like y'all do with them pit bulls.
Damn.
Therefore, if you break the female mother, she will break the offspring in its early years of development. And when the offspring is old enough to work, she will deliver it up to you. For her, normal female protective tendencies will have been lost in the original breaking process. So basically, she ain't gonna go to war to protect you. What she gonna do is teach you to do certain things, to behave a certain way so that your ass stay alive or don't get hurt.
Oh, yeah, she protecting you. Right?
Come on. Think about your life. Think about your mama. Think about when you were little.
I know. I'm thinking about right now.
Come
Shit
on.
is a fight.
Come on, bro. We in the thick of it, man. Wake the fuck up, niggas.
In a fight right now.
She gonna raise you up to be docile, to be good. Don't say this, don't do that, don't look this way because they gonna think you are such and such. Don't cut your hair like this right here because they gonna think you are such and such. Go to school, get you a job, and just keep the wheels turning for the white man, in other words. Stay alive and just do the... Man, we ain't come to earth for that shit. That ain't the contract that we signed with the Heavenly Father, that we're going to come to earth just to wake up and die, go to work and die, grow up, work, die, grow up, work. That's what y'all fucking been doing, nigga, instead of fucking folks up.
Okay.
Nigga, fight or flight, nigga. Y'all been doing since the day the boat rolled up is flighting. You niggas ain't fought shit yet. Dr. Claude Anderson said we've been marching over 150 years and ain't moved one fucking inch. Think about that shit. You bitch ass niggas. You soft ass niggas. You'll kill each other but won't go kill the problem. You bitch ass niggas.
Oh man, that's sad.
Sap ass niggas, bruh. Sap ass niggas, bruh.
Yeah, I'm a weird nigga, man. This nigga was talking shit on the block, man.
Fuck them.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take his bitch.
Fuck all that earthly shit. All that earthly shit, nigga. Fuck all that.
I'm gonna fuck that bitch. I'm gonna kill that nigga.
I'm gonna fuck that bitch. I'm gonna kill that nigga.
Like
Yeah, that's repetitive.
That's what they did to y'all.
That's a cadence, yeah. I'm gonna fuck your bitch.
That's what they did
I'm
to
gonna
y'all.
kill this nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck your bitch. I'm gonna kill this nigga. I'm gonna fuck your bitch. Hey, I'm gonna kill this nigga. Hey. That's all he's selling.
Yeah.
Rag lad.
That's how he's, man.
Uh.
Niggas falling for it.
Ugly ass, flaw ass. Now, for example, take the case of the wild stud horse, a female horse, and an already infant horse, and compare the breeding process with two captured nigger males in their natural state, a pregnant nigger woman with her infant offspring. Take the stud horse, break him for limited containment. Completely break the female horse until she becomes very gentle, whereas you or anybody can ride her in her comfort. Breed the mare. Are you hearing this shit? The tactics of a horse is the tactics of what they used on niggas. Take the stud horse. Take the stud horse. Don't break him all the way down. Keep some fire in him for work. Completely break the female horse, because she's the strongest out of all of us. Completely break the female horse until she becomes very gentle. Wear her ass down by any means necessary till she ain't got no fight in her when it come down to you.
See, man, that's...
Whereas
that's
you, and you know how to do that, a rape. You conquer her ass in the worst way, she'll lose her fire. And they did that many times. Completely break the female horse until she becomes very gentle, whereas you or anybody can ride her in her comfort. She'll be comfortable while you ride her, anybody, once you break her motherfucking ass. And she fighting us. She fighting the ones that love her. Hold on. That's another story. Then you breed the mare with the stud, so you breed the gentle-natured woman with a halfway docile and halfway aggressive male built for work. Y'all keeping up? Breed the mare and the stud until you have the desired offspring. Until you have the prime example of slave that you trying to develop and want to continue over and over and over again. Develop the science of your growth of slaves for the better output of production for your pockets.
That's sad. They used to turn them freaking sick.
Come on, niggas. Bruh, I come from humble beginnings, bro. I come from nothing, bro. I come from the hood, bro. I come from nothing, bro. Do you hear me? I fixated myself to be as wise as I am. I built myself to be what I am. We can all do this. We don't have to be dumb and lackadaisical and lazy. When I was signed, to a deal, bro, The motherfuckers trying to make me sound like Wiz Khalifa and motherfucking 2 Chainz so much just because I'm tall and got tattoos on me. And I was like, man, that ain't what brought y'all to me, nigga. I'm a lyricist, bruh. I got a story to tell. Nigga, how that gonna look to my fan base? Who are you? What have you done? Blah, 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 blah. Nigga, y'all took time to dumb us down. Why can't we take time to smarten us back up? That was my response. Them niggas just looked at me crazy.
Man, I know how it go.
So shit, you know, man, hear what I'm saying, man. They motherfuckers done developed a science just like y'all developed a science for your pit bull breed.
Mm-hmm. That's us.
Damn, bro. Listen to this shit. It says, breed the man the stud until you have the desired offspring. Then you can turn the stud to freedom until you need him again. So basically, get the right breed that you want, develop it enough, and then you can let that old man go on about his business and live the rest of his days out. Unless something freakish happens over here and something happens and they die or they burn out or something like that, then we got to go get the source again for his essence. What he has done, written in his genetic Akashic records. We need that recipe again. Just like you do your pit bulls.
Man.
This shit need to stick.
Man.
This shit need to stick.
Man.
So, train the female horse whereby she will eat out of your hand. And she will in turn train the infant horse to eat out of your hand also. Don't put all them parts in your head, baby. You're going to look like you're a gangbanger. Pull your pants up, boy. You're going to look like a thug. Say no, sir. Say yes, sir. Say excuse me. Open up the door for them. Let them come in, and then you go out. Hold the door for them when they're coming out, then you go in. Come on, man. All for the sake of keeping your baby alive, but you actually killing your baby by stripping him of who he really is. That dog that's in there that you don't want to come out.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. That's what my mom be trying to do. No, you gotta be.
Stop
you
that
can't
shit.
be like that. No,
Stop that shit.
just-
Stop
that's
patting. Stop patting your boy's pussy. Stop that shit. Let that nigga be wild. Let that nigga grow his hair. Let him be educated, but let him be strong. Don't show him nowhere. Don't introduce him to fear. Don't introduce him to fear, period. Let that boy grow, but make sure he educated. Do not put the lion in the cage. Y'all stuffing the fucking lion in the cage. We ain't gotta be in this shit.
You gotta stop doing this shit.
Slow ass niggas, fuck niggas, bitch ass niggas,
Shit aggravating.
weak ass niggas, slow ass niggas, uneducated ass, cool ass niggas, dumb ass niggas. Completely break the female horse until she becomes so damn gentle she gonna let anybody ride her ass. Porn star bitch. And goddamn gonna let anybody goddamn feed her. Ho.
That's heartbreaking though, bro.
Check this out.
It's heartbreaking.
When it comes to breaking the uncivilized, that wild nigga, the one you supposed to be, the rejected one, like nigga, fuck you, nigga. When it comes to breaking the uncivilized nigga, use the same process but vary the degree and step up the pressure so as to do a complete reversal of the mind. Meaning, beat that motherfucker damn near to death. Next door to it, nigga. Put much pressure as you can on way more than a woman. Whatever it takes to break that motherfucker, do it. Uncivilized. They leave you uncivilized for being who God developed you to be. Niggas like me get told at a young age that you're gonna be dead or in jail by the time you're 21. Because I got my own mind. Because I question shit. Think for yourself, man. Take the meanest and most restless nigga, strip him of his clothes in front of the remaining male niggas, the female, and the nigger infant, tar and feather him, tie each leg to a different horse faced in opposite directions, set him on fire, and beat both horses to pull him apart in front of the remaining nigger. In front. So basically, they done ripped him in half while he on fire with hot tar on him and feathers, right? You know, tar hot as a motherfucker. This is shit you put on roofs.
Yo, bro, that's painful.
Put this shit on the street.
Holy shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you smell this shit all through high school, like during the summertime when they putting this shit on the roof. You can smell this shit burning up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they tar and feather your ass and then tie you to two horses by your ankles, nigga. Each horse faces a different direction. So basically, he gonna rip you from your asshole to your appetite. Heard that phrase before? Gonna rip you in half in front of the next meanest nigga on the yard. So when he see you meaner than him. But when he see your supremely mean ass go out like that, he gonna tone down because he don't want that shit either. And then he gonna go back and tell everybody what he saw and try, man, y'all, man. Pussy.
Because the majority of niggas are weak. So.
Pussy.
Like, it's only about 3 of us that's tough. And if they can get us, all the majority of them weak ass niggas, they just gonna fall in line.
So check this out. After they rip the meanest nigga apart, right? The next step is to take a bullwhip and beat the remaining nigga to the point of death in front of the female and the infant. Don't kill him, but put the fear of God in him, for he can be useful for future breeding.
Yeah, we just gotta show that we're the more supreme.
So if you beat him down so low, right, to where he next door to death, by the time he raised back up, he ain't gonna never want to go that low again. His spirit gonna be gone. So now, once you breed this gentle broken motherfucker with the gentle broken woman that'll eat out of your hand, you gonna produce fireless children. Gentle broken children. And that was just in fucking one generation. Imagine 500 years worth of it. Y'all so far from what we used to be. I'm far from what I'm used to be. I'm still a flame though. But imagine what I may have been thousands of years before. I might have been that motherfucker that would have probably ate your bitch ass, nigga, if I got mad enough. Shit, nigga. But I'm just saying. I hope this making some sense to y'all, man. This man said, don't kill him, but put the fear of God in him.
Man.
For he can be useful for future breeding.
Fear of God? That's not the fear of God. That's the fear.
That's the fear of man, of mankind.
Man, God don't do that.
Man, y'all better wake the fuck up, man. We got work to do, man. Man, if y'all go back and watch these motherfucking videos, man, I'm giving y'all the game, man. Me and Superior G giving y'all the game, man. Anybody that get on this motherfucker giving y'all the game, man. I'm telling y'all how to win.
When people sat there and they sat there and said God.
With a capital G. With a capital G in the book too, bro. With a capital G. I'm telling you motherfuckers how to win, man. But I get it. When they call themselves bringing us over here from Africa, they ain't go get the warriors. They murked them motherfuckers off. They went and got the scholars. They went and got the builders. They went and got the creators, the teachers, the mathematicians. They went and got the fucking nerds. So we got a mass amount of docile, educated intellects over here, man. And some of us just so happen to be popping up every once in a while with that warrior spirit in us because it is blood tied. It's in the lineage. But that ain't what they went to go get. Imagine if they went and got the warriors and brought us over here, if we would still be strong. We would be built for a different purpose, but instead they went to go get something to do the work for what they didn't want to do. Went and got the creators, so you went and got the soft, docile motherfuckers.
I'm going to say this too. It's messed up because I would love to just.
And we got sold out.
It was the white man that did it. Man, the white man was not like those people were not strong, bro. They were weak. They were scrawny, weak ass, fragile motherfuckers. They could not. These people could not do this shit by themselves. What happened? Because if you ever look at a white woman, like a white woman, like an English white woman, she have no ass and no titties. Like she just flat.
Shit like a backboard.
Just like a fucking
you know, block
you
nigga shit on it. You
woman,
can block a nigga lay up on her ass.
Yeah.
You know, you can pin it with two hands. You can slap backboard on her ass, making a layup.
But if you look at the white boys, they just scrawny. They're weak. That's like the real Europeans. They fucking fragile. They're weak. They can never stand up to a solid African. So what happened was the fucking Africans need to take accountability. Them niggas is the ones that sold our people. They sold us out, bro. And then when they got to this land, it was Indians here. It was the Europeans and the Africans that worked together to dominate us. But they don't talk about this shit. So it wasn't just the fucking Europeans. They could never, ever, ever in a million years take us all over by themselves. This is not fucking possible. They were very cunning and manipulative where they sold us off. Like they were able to manipulate our own people. Like history is repeating itself right now. They were able to manipulate the people from Africa and manipulate the natives that were here. They were able to manipulate those people that were in leadership. Manipulate them with some type of income to where they sold us off. Mm-hmm. They sold their own people off to these people.
Yep.
And made them a dominant fucking race.
Hey, but you know what? If you go to Africa, they say they didn't sell us off.
They'll say that, but them niggas know they did. They'll fucking say that shit, but they know they sold us off. Them niggas know they fucking
Who want to admit to embarrassment shit? Who want to admit to being...
Of course they don't want to admit to that shit. Them niggas know that. They strong. They strong people. They fucking solid. How in the hell would you let a race that's weaker than you sell you out? That's crazy.
Because
crazy as fuck.
Man, we got a soul. Them 6 ether beings ain't got no soul, my nigga. They just got spirit.
Them people, we got spirit, but we stronger than
And they animalistic, bruh. So, like, they did something that we probably wasn't used to experiencing or doing at the time, man. And that's just go ham.
manipulation.
Niggas went ham. Now them niggas just outright start slaughtering.
But man,
Don't make me say this, man, because now it's going to make me sound like Kanye West if I say this, bruh.
What was that?
Don't make me say this, man.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it now.
Alive, boy. Don't make me say this, man.
You gotta say it. Oh, hey, you gotta say it now.
I don't want to say it. Because guess what? If I say it offhand, niggas' lips gonna curl and be like Sambo. But, excuse me. I tell you what, if I did it another way, if I waited, I need to wait. Because see, if the way that I'm gonna explain this, you might need to be in another tax bracket to be able to understand this, man.
It's true.
I don't want to say it, man, but I will say this, man. It's along the lines of Kanye West when he said way back in the day, man, look, I'm going to give you a piece of it. Hold on. I had a conversation with a very good friend of mine, like my brother. I love this nigga. He my son, Godfather. And I was telling him, bro, you got to go watch that Kanye shit, man. It's on Drink Champs, man. And immediately he gunned Kanye down. He was like, fuck that nigga. I ain't fucking with that shit. I don't fuck with that nigga. I mean, his music, all that, but I ain't fucking with him. I'm like, bro, I'm your nigga. I'm your brother, bro. I wouldn't bring nothing to you that's bull crap, man. Like, he was like, no, you know, ever since he said we volunteered for slavery. And then, goddamn, something like trickled over me, like rained over my spirit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, had this voila moment, this revelation, right? And I'm like, nigga, what if we really did volunteer for slavery? And I don't know why I said that shit, right? But I said it, and then clarity came to me after that. And he was like, what? What you talking about? I said, man, what if we did volunteer for slavery? Because I was like, check this out. In life, when things come at us and we know that it's a threat or something that'll harm us, right? We got 2 choices. 1 is fight, 2 is flight, right? So, like, if you know somebody, like, you've been in school or something and y'all grew up together and this nigga a bully, and when this nigga come up on you, and 9 times out of 10, if somebody try to put hands on you or rough you up, 9 times out of 10, you gonna fight, or you gonna be a coward and take off and run. Try to get home. So I say, what if we chilling in Africa and everything is good, and you can even compare this to today. Everything is good. Everybody's in harmony. Everything's chill. And then all of a sudden, this strange-looking motherfucker with a whole different color show up, and they act like friends in the beginning, then them bitches disappear basically to go regroup and come up with a master plan to take what they saw. And the next time you see them, you get up with a welcoming heart, and them bitches just start gunning you down. What do you think was the first instinct of the people? Was it fight or flight? 9 times out of 10, they was hauling ass.
That makes sense, right?
Nah, hold on. I'm gonna make even more sense. 9 times out of 10, they was hauling ass. Even in the movies that we watch when they showed the colonizer going over to Africa, they never showed the warriors. Where were the fucking warriors? It was always hauling ass, and the ones that they didn't kill initially through the invasion, they captured and always kept as a prisoner, right? So there's a point, like, even if they got you at gunpoint and you can't run no more, you might look up at that motherfucker and see that gun and completely surrender. And then internally, you completely shut down your soul, your spirit, and let that motherfucker grab you, tie you up, rope or dope you anyway, punch you, kick you, just like you do with the fucking police.
Damn.
I got a nigga in jail right now, up the road, right here, for shooting a police officer in the face and killing him because the police officer was out of line, off duty, questioning him about why he's sitting in his car in a complex where he live at. You fucking with him. And then the first instinct was, when he couldn't get an answer out of the guy, was to try to reach out and grab him and put him into some type of grip or some shit like that. And he told him, don't do this, bro, don't do this. Concealed carrier and everything, security guard, armed security guard. Nigga bust his motherfucking melon. Soon as he touched him. So, you know, he chose, hold on, he chose to fight instead of flight. But back then, see, he was prepared for the fight because of what he had seen growing up, heard about through ancestors before him, and what he may have had to endure on his own. But back then, when the initial invasion, we probably hadn't seen no shit like that before. And so when it happened, you cowered instead of buck up, got your ass snatched up, then you got sold out by others that didn't want to receive the same fate as you got. Your own kind.
Your own shit.
Just like over here in the States today.
Like they doing right now.
Just like right now. You know, like, if a police officer walk up on your car, the first thing he gonna do is look in your rearview mirror on the door to look at you. And then when he get to the car, determining on his day, if he see that you young and you soft and wide open kid pussy, he might have had a bad day. And let's say you a kid and you got a slick mouth on you. Why y'all always fucking with it? I wasn't doing nothing. He might make an example out of you that day because he can defeat you. He knows it's an easy pluck. It's a win. But if you walk up on a car like me, a nigga that's been in the motherfucking field, and I got just as much piercing eyes as you know what I'm saying? And I might not have had a good day as well, but I'm being cooperative. He knows it's a challenge and he gonna operate by protocol. Fight or flight, man. Did we fight or did we choose flight and still got conquered? That's another outlook to think at. Sometimes we take the word volunteer. Each word in the vocabulary can be expansive. It can be expanded to mean something more than just a normal surface value. So, like, according to your limitations, you might take the word volunteer and be like, oh, they came over and said, hey, man, we got some grass over here, man. Won't get on the boat and go there with us, man. We're going to get y'all to slave it out for us. You dumbass niggas might be thinking from that one, but just like I just took the time down to break down the potential voluntary alleged action of becoming a slave, you probably did volunteer to be a slave by not fighting. To the death.
There you go.
If it take that. Rather die than lose and conquer. Be conquered. Bitch ass nigga.
Yep. Even if you gotta kill yourself.
Hey, and with that being said, well, you already saw that nigga pulled out the suicide dagger. I failed the mission. Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Before you do fucking conquer, if it's too many, and these people out about they want to come, no, fuck that. You ain't taking me alive, bitch.
For sure. So with that being said, man, that's it for this chapter today, man. The next chapter gonna fuck y'all up. The next chapter is titled The Breaking Process of the African Woman. Man, get your woman, get the black woman together for this next one, man. Get the black woman together for this next one, man.
Oh my goodness.
Watch this motherfucker again, please. Share this motherfucker with somebody, man. This shit was informative than a motherfucker. I know for sure you cannot deny anything that's being said over here. With that being said, I just want to say all praise to the Most High, man, because without him, none of this is possible, man. This is not carnal thinking, and this is not something that I like doing. but this is something that I feel like inside of me that needs to be done. It's a fire that won't go out. And I'm thankful for those that sit up here with me, like Superior G, like my man Live Wire right here, like my man the Angry Black Man, King Khan, King LB, my man Snoop. You know what I'm saying? I can go on and on and on and on and on. Anybody that's chose to set up here, I appreciate them. Y'all won't get this next chapter, man, of the Willie Lynch Letter until next week. Unless somehow, some way we fuck off on Friday or something like that. But Sunday, Blackjack Johnson, man, that's the highlight of the week right there. Sunday, Blackjack Johnson and this motherfucking Freemason fuckery. So with that being said, thank you for coming in today, brother. Thank you for sitting in, man.
Sure.
Hey, man. Shout out to my dog Superior G. We've been having technical difficulties via phone, man, for the last 3 days. He was in here for half of it. That was good enough to get his portion across. We was able to bring it home and still fill in, and I'm thankful for that. So with that being said, there's always gonna be peace over here with the born again believers, motherfucker. It's for sure gonna always be some love over here with the born again believers, motherfucker. Like we say in our camp, get down and lay down, bitch.